Looking at a map of the watershed, from Arlington, water flows south right into this area, and possibly with contaminated water.
And if those cows are drinking that water,
The more radioactive they become,
essentially, yeah.
wouldn't surprise me at all then that the government's trying to cover something up.
I thought this theory was absolutely crazy. And the more I look into it, the more I say it's not quite as crazy as I thought it was.
So was the government really worried about deadly contamination in the livestock here? And have they used stealth helicopters to drop in undetected and carve up prize bulls to perform covert tests to detect harmful radioactivity? Maybe it's not so crazy after all. Turns out, the ranches we've been investigating and where unidentified lights have been seen happen to have a government connection.
Jess, you're not gonna believe this. Looking at the map, do you know what's 5 miles away from here? An abandoned Air Force base.
Are you serious?
It's no longer in use, but that's what Chris was saying gets used for like Black Ops-y type operations.
Yeah.
I think I should go check out the Air Force base tonight.
Okay.
And I think you should stay on the cattle. Keep an eye on the transmission, because if they start going wild, we know something's happening tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
While Jess heads out to the ranch to keep an eye on the herd, I'm taking a closer look at this military base to see if I can find any evidence of recent activity.
Whoa. The wind is literally howling. This place is so creepy.
Phil's arrived at Burns Air Force Station, 5 miles southwest of Burns, Oregon. It was built in 1955 as a Cold War-era radar station, but was decommissioned in the early 70s.
For being abandoned, it's making an awful lot of noise. So one of the best ways to detect recent military activity is actually to detect radioactivity. A lot of the top secret helicopters will have strontium in their blades or other radioactive materials in their night vision cameras. So I brought along a Geiger counter, and maybe we'll be able to detect something that says someone's been here. Maybe we'll get hit.
The GPS coordinates sent from the tracking collars indicate that the herd has moved close to the edge of the ranch. So I'm monitoring their vital signs from a safe distance on an access road that bisects the property. Not too close to spook them, but close enough to get to them if I have to. If there's a spike in pulse, respiration, or blood pressure, that means they're stressed by something or someone, and if that happens, hopefully I can get a look at what that is. And I'm covering all my bases.
So what I'm doing right now is setting up an industrial camera that can see in the infrared spectrum. Anything that crosses in front of this camera, even if I can't see it with my own eyes, will be caught on this.
While Jess tracks the herd and records the skies above, I'm looking for any evidence of a possible government footprint at this abandoned base.
Oh, look at up here. Look at this. This almost looks like a landing pad right here. 1, 2. That, to me, looks like helicopter skid marks. Or some sort of craft landed here. All the dust blew away. Oh, wow. Listen to that. This whole area, we're getting hits. Here we go, here we go. Wow. This is not your normal background radiation. This is a big hit. Oh.
Normal and safe background radiation is typically in the range of 25 to 75 CPMs, or counts per minute. I'm picking up readings at over 1,000 CPMs. Something has definitely used this base recently.
Wait, what's that noise? It's like a metallic sound. Did you hear that? I don't see anything in the sky. Oh, something is definitely freaking them out. Their vitals are just skyrocketing. All right, I want to get a little closer. Hold on. Oh, that's scary. Oh, they're moving. They're moving. They're moving. They're moving.
Whoa, whoa! Easy now!
You hearing that? It's like a low hum.
Phil, are you there?
Dick, come in.
Something's freaking out the cows.
Wait, we got something?
I heard a strange noise. Their vitals started skyrocketing. The calves are going berserk. They all took off. I tried to catch them. They're moving too fast.
We got something. Let's go.
All right, I'm coming your way.
Hopefully, whatever's spooking the cattle isn't dangerous or armed.
So what's going on?
I was out there sitting and monitoring the cattle, and then out of nowhere, I hear this weird noise.
Wait, low hum type thing?
And the cattle take off. But the good thing is this sucker was running the entire time, so I'm hoping we caught something maybe on this. All right, here, let me roll it over to where I heard the hum. Oh, did you see that? Oh, look at that!
My gosh.
Holy crap!
Look.
Oh, look at it turn! What, it just stopped and moved. Is that a satellite?
I mean, a satellite can't turn like that.
I did not see that while I was out there, at all.
I'm blown away. We both hear a strange humming sound from different locations, cattle are running for their lives, and now we have a confirmed unidentified object in the sky. Did we just film what's responsible for these cattle mutilations? We've got it recorded. That is undeniable.
We got something recorded. I mean, it seems like something in the sky spooked the cattle, but we have no idea what that is.
There's no doubt Jess caught something on camera, but it's impossible to say what it is. And I'm not giving up on Mother Nature just yet. A couple days ago, we set up a series of time-lapse cameras on a decomposing bull.
Okay,
All right,
ready for this?
yes.
All right, so this is from
really
the front camera.
If I'm right, a combination of scavengers, insects, and natural decomposition may have produced similar anomalous wounds on our dead bull, just like at Colby's ranch.
Look at those flies.
Wow.
That is gross. It's like a blanket of bugs.
Tons of bird activity, a lot of flying maggot activity at the eyes and the tongue and the mouth.
Yeah.
Just like what I expected to see.
Insects and scavengers immediately targeted the soft tissue. Within a few hours, they are completely gone, just like I predicted.
So this is...
Ah, Phil, you gotta warn me before you just flip to a different image.
This is encouraging, but when we switch cameras, I'll confess, I'm a bit disappointed.
You can see just the bloating of the bodies separating them.
Just poofing him up like a big Macy Day parade float.
What I'm seeing here is that it actually doesn't look like the images of the mutilated cattle.
Like not even close.
I gotta admit, this isn't the result I was hoping for.
So you don't think it's natural, you think it's something else?
I gotta follow where the evidence leads us. It's saying that something else is going on here. The whole government conspiracy thing sounds pretty crazy to me. But what I don't know is how anybody else has the resources to pull off taking down 5 bulls in this way and doing it without anybody finding out.
I'm fully buying into Chris's theory. I think this is the government doing it to keep tabs on the food supply.
The recent events in eastern Oregon have reignited one of America's most head-scratching and gruesome mysteries. But after Phil and Jess's investigation, a more complete picture of what's really going on here is coming into focus. First, Phil made a significant discovery that wolves have returned to the area. Packs have been known to target and kill cattle and are undoubtedly responsible for some of the attacks. But other mutilated cattle do not show signs of having been taken down by large predators. A controlled experiment indicated that insects and natural decomposition can look unusual, but it did not produce the same surgical wounds seen in many cases. And while local ranchers believe that cult activity may be to blame, the team found no definitive evidence either here or in researching other cases.